The University of Georgia is home to 40,118 students at the graduate and undergraduate levels. One of these students is using her Friday afternoons to give back to the community. On the first floor of the Tate Student Center, Isabel Lovejoy is in the midst of her weekly volunteer shift at the UGA food pantry. Isabel is a sophomore double majoring in advertising and theater arts. She serves as the Panhellenic delegate for her sorority, Delta Phi Epsilon.
As delegates, every single member does a shift once a week at the food pantry. And basically a delegate shift is a little bit different from like a standard volunteer shift. So like today, nobody volunteered, so I work the food pantry. But if there is a volunteer, then I'm kind of like a supervisor almost.
The UGA food pantry is just one of the resources that UGA is using to combat food insecurity on its campus. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, food insecurity is defined as the limited or uncertain availability of nutritionally adequate and safe foods, or limited or uncertain ability to acquire acceptable foods in socially acceptable ways. However, 1 in 5 UGA students still experience hunger each day. As a volunteer, Isabel knows firsthand about the stigma surrounding food insecurity on campus.
I'll talk to like other people in Panhellenic, or like just even my friends or my roommates who are all in sororities, and they'll complain about like struggling with money for groceries this week, because especially if you're a college student, that thing is just kind of hard. And I'll always tell them, I'm like, well, you can go to the food pantry. They'll be like, oh no, I feel like that's not for me, or like I don't want to take that away from other people who might need it. The fact is, it is for everyone, and it is a resource for every single student on campus.
More and more colleges around the country are using food pantries to combat food insecurity. For students like Isabel, they provide a way to give back and ways to get a full meal, because she has also faced food insecurity.
And so there were about 3 weeks where I just like couldn't get food. And I had a couple friends who actually like came and helped me. They brought me like spaghetti and just like different things that they were cooking, which was really sweet. But I mean, I've definitely been in that spot, and I think it's definitely a common thing in college students right now.
As another Friday afternoon rolls around, Isabel picks up her scanner once again. Every beep signifying another hungry student fed. Janai Wells, Grady News Source.